Okay, so last time we did a whole bunch of stuff. We beat the ice belt, or I beat the ice belt. You guys didn't do anything. No, I beat the ice belt. Went down and did all the boss stuff. Beat what's his face, the guy way down below. I then went around the map and did a bunch of collection stuff. Got the upgraded Viola, which apparently looks like a speeder from Star Wars. And the ice shot. I'm back here, though, because I'm supposed to be in the flare pool. However, for some reason, the game is telling me to go back to the Altar of Green. Altar of Legacy, so... Except for Mackenzie, he is telling me to go into Flare Pool. However... I want to see what this is.
Anything? Nope. Hold on, I got this.
Hey, Samus. I was finally able to get here after my leg was fixed up.
Hold still.
I am.
I'm almost done.
He's been saying that for an hour.
Alright, how's that? Better?
I can't see.
What about now?
Good.
Welcome back, Samus. Did your suit change just a bit? I can tell.
Yeah, you know it did, because you've been telling me to... Okay. So he's bugged out. Yeah, he's bugged out. He's facing the opposite of me.
Viola, you should be able to cross the lava lake.
Huh, he was bugged out. His back... He turned his, He was going backwards, basically. He was trying to face me, but he was reversed, so his back is what he was facing me with. That's weird. I did find more green crystals on the way there, but apparently the game's... Apparently I get something now, or like something happens. It's deliberately telling me to come back here, so... Also, you're gonna possibly hear people in the background, because holy shit, there's someone very loud. Psychic beam upgrade acquired. No pomp and circumstance, huh? Travel faster and are more damaging. Any upgrade to this? This still... Nope. Okay, guess I'll take an upgrade. Sure. I'll take a DPS upgrade. But yeah, my house, we have a big house, so...
Greetings, Hunter. You mentioned Grievers.
There's a... Oh.
They were searching for a way to turn Grievers back in the research lab in Icebelt.
They couldn't see them as monsters. Grievers were once their friends and family. Wouldn't you try to save them?
I mean, yeah, but if my family tried to eat me, I'd run away screaming.
It's hard to imagine how we'd react in their position. The Lamorne were good people. Brave. They refused to give up hope. I admire their faith.
That is a deep-ass moment. Jesus. Big home. So there's we have a friend staying over. He's out of town, so... Or from out of town, and he's a very, very, very goddamn Canadian. Very Canadian. So he's got the stereotypical accent of, oh, sorry about that, eh? What you gonna do there, you hoser? He's got one of those generic accents. Or stereotypical. I don't want to say generic because it's actually kind of interesting accent, but he's got a stereotypical Canadian accent, and he's very fucking loud. So, hear him in the background talking. It's just he's probably talking about like fishing or some shit. Just came back from ice fishing, I guess. Scary thing about those personalities, the ones that are like super loud and they like stomp upstairs and all that, is you know for a fact they're not doing it to be mean. They genuinely, that's how they exist. And it's interesting. Because, again, you can't blame them. I can't call him an obnoxiously loud asshole, because frankly, that's not the case. Okay, so which upgrades can I get in the forest? I need the Volt Shot, or Thunder Shot, or whatever it's called, because obviously, it's gonna be the last one. Ooh. But I wonder how much I can get in the forest. Enter zone. Because this requires it. There was... Don't think there was anything over here. Possibly something here. Yeah, there was a web, I think, there. I assume the ones that are just like little offshoot branches. There was something fire-based there. Probably something there. There was also, I think there was... Up here, there was something that needed double jump. So there is a couple upgrades I can get. There's a few things I can get in that area. There's a couple upgrades or whatnot, but... Frankly, I don't know if I want them.
With that Viola IC upgrade and the ice shot, looks like Blair back on the menu.
Yeah, so I'm starting to understand slightly why people don't like him. Because he does non-stop tell you where to go when you're on the bike, if you're going in a direction the game deems incorrect. Okay, so collecting these things gets me beam upgrades. And I'm gonna collect. Was this... I kind of want to go and find the other shots, but... The other, like, shrines or whatnot. And honestly, I don't even know if there's any reason not to. Other than limiting myself for being, limiting myself to being, you know, not super overpowered. By having all the high power attacks and stuff. Oh. Clear crystals I've already had. They do the outer perimeter. Well, here's another site. I think I missed one back there. Is this the... Yeah. I don't exactly need to go this way. Huh? Well, this seemingly is something. Oh, this is actually, yeah. Some of that stuff where it's like, you need a confluenced wave or some shit like that. No, yeah, you're not gonna tell me to go back to the place, are you? Oh. Oh, this is definitely... So do the shrines not appear yet, or...? Okay, so my... Could just have this be its own part in the title at 40 Days and 40 Nights. Reference to that guy who traveled the world in 40 Days and 40 Nights or whatever. Nope. Really? What the hell? Just a random crate in the desert having a missile? What the hell? Yeah, I don't exactly know what that area is, but I know it is the next, it's one of the keys. So I don't want to be messing with it until I absolutely need to. Okay, is that, nope. I assume, because it does kind of have a couple little node points. There's one halfway through, so I imagine the next beam upgrade's going to be a halfway. That certainly looks like a boss. Ring of Thunder, yeah. This is actually what this one is, right? Yeah. Wonder what the Varmis are. Oh, something's smoking here.
Samus, please, join me. Do you feel that? Dry wind blows across the land. The sound of the breeze and the voices of the creatures that dwell here remind me of home. My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived. Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before. Anyway, I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher. I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Oh. Kept designed by the Lamorne. Okay. Oh, I know what this is.
Hunting, Samus.
Yeah, that's the... I need those. Oh. I'll roam around some more and hopefully... Maybe the shrines just don't exist until you... Oh, there's something off in the distance. What the hell's that?
Looks like you got something interesting. I'd love to take a look. Come on back to base camp when you have a minute.
Wouldn't mind actually waiting to go back to base camp until I get enough to get the next upgrade. Wasn't there? Yeah. Oh, hi. Curious as to what these things are. When sensing danger, will dive into the sand and hide. I don't mind this part just basically being filler, because that means there's less of it later. Hmm. Oh. I wonder where the one bridge, yeah, that's where I spawned in at the beginning. That one bridge. Wish there was a way I could upgrade the attack on this bike. Takes too long to kill those things. This is gonna be such a boring part, especially because I'm not saying much. Getting there. Oh. Kind of sad that the first one of these upgrades I'm going to be getting is the ice one, which is the second ability I got, and arguably the most useless. Who knows? Might be much more useful than I think. I imagine there's going to be more green crystals in here. Well, just about. If I find the fire one that I've been looking, or that I'm also looking for, I should be good to go. Oh. Wait a second. Oh. No, huh? I was thinking maybe because this is the ice one, so, or an ice one. I was thinking maybe I had to freeze it, but... It does say there's something underneath, so... Yep. Return back to the altar, okay. Super fire shot. This was the ice one, though. Okay. 15 ammo, holy shit! To launch an extended volley of high heat penetrative projectiles. My god! 15 ammo, what the fuck? Why? Okay, so there's two. So, yeah, there's a partial one. And then there's a full charge. Okay, I'll take it. So is that all the super and the charge shots are? It's just, here's a large volley of the shot? If that's the case, then I don't exactly care for it. Like, I'm not putting too much stock into it, but... So I'm noticing that the shrines seemingly are next to each other. I assume this one's going to be the ice. Eh. Oh. I thought that was the grassy spot. I wonder what these rocks are. I know it says that they require some sort of special wave of my energy, but... So does the teleporter chip thing, is that how we do the mechs? The mech parts? Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to there being multiple ways to get back to the area instead of having to go all the way back over here. Especially because the bike is as slow as it is. God. You know what the funny thing is about the vibration? They patched it in. The 1.1 or the 1.1 patch for this game, the day one or whatever it is, made it so the controllers vibrate more. The game causes more vibrations. Why? Who thought that was a good idea? You're gonna burn the motors out of my controller. Hey, $40 for this controller. I don't want it to be burnt out on one fucking Metroid game. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Samus. Why don't you show me what Tokabi found in the desert?
Nope, I want the beam.
Have fun out there.
This really needs to have an actual cutscene of you getting an upgrade. Like, I get that that glows. This thing then fills up with however much energy you put into it. But then there's no indication that you're getting something. Control beam boost, okay. Can now travel faster. I've not really had an issue with the control beam, but... Nope. My son of a bitch. That is a considerable upgrade. Yeah, I'd argue that that's useless because of how fast that fucking goes. I'm gonna
Hey, Samus.
accidentally try to summon Viola 9,000 times. Why? Oh.
Let's take a look. Oh, wonder what this is.
It's a purple chip like the last two I've given you, except I've given you a red and a blue.
Teleportation technology? No way! You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea. Yeah. And a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And there. It worked! I did it! This is a teleporter patch, and I've entered our coordinates here as the destination.
Okay. Instantly teleports patched objects. They may be used only with mech parts for the GF Heavyweight Golem Mech Mark 99. The teleport destination is the base camp. A total of 6 patches are available.
Now, if you find any of those missing mech parts, these patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp. I mean, I can't take all the
credit, the Lemorn really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
Mech repairs, okay. Wait a second, I just noticed something. One of the key... Oh, they all have the different colors, okay. Green, blue, and yellow. Okay, which enemies am I missing? There's another desert creature. I presumably have all of the ice creatures, because I assume that they're... like, locational based. Yeah, I'm getting there. Unfortunately, I don't know if all the mech parts take just grapple, so I'm gonna go deal with that later. Although I am curious. There's one... Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3... 4 mech parts detected. Ring of Stone, Ladder of Thought, Ring of Thunder, Source of Spring, Thunder Block. Oh, yeah. I assume the other one's over here. I haven't even been in that area. Well, I know where I'm going. This part I'm content with just being optional. I don't mind. I'll call it 40 days and 40 nights. Like, seriously, why? And the funny thing is, too, is I don't know how to shut off vibration in the controller itself. I would if I could. We as a tech-based species really needs to understand that vibration should be a toggleable option. Also, I want to check how much my controller percentage is. Full. Yeah, this controller holds days worth of charge. Which is impressive. This is a $40 shitty little Surge controller I got at Best Buy. As much of a joke company Best Buy is.
With that Viola IC upgrade and the ice shot, looks like Flare Pool is back on the menu.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So this area now is where there should be. something. No. I don't want to deal with that just yet. Is that... Nope. Not gonna mess with that thing. That's another... little gem. There might be something over here. What was the last one? Apparently there's only 6 of these. There's 2 of them that are thunder blockers? What? I assume you're the last, I did scan you, no? Sure. Well, there's the charged ice, the charged electric, and the electric's upgrade. Locked behind or not charged ice, supercharged ice, charged electric, and regular, like, supercharged electric. I also find, like, I do like the design choice behind having the various beams be just separate toggleable options. But I find it weird that they don't function like missiles, even though they are effectively taking the role of missiles. Okay. I'm gonna fill you in.
Greetings, Hunter. Take a moment. Feel the rhythm of the wind. It reminds me of my home.
Hey, Solon, watch over you.
No clue who Solon is, but may he watch over you too, because I like you. I've not found an NPC I hate so far, but apparently there's still 2 more? 3 more, Jesus. Okay. Over to the flare pool. And actually, like, doing it next time. Now that I have 2 upgraded shots and, supercharged fire, which is funny that I got supercharged fire before the area I don't need fire. I assume this is going to be a very ice focused area. I also have to stop thinking of the beams as, like, keys. I have to start thinking of them as, like, actual weapons. Like, this is... It's just Ice Beam. Like, I have to start thinking of it as an actual weapon. I've been thinking of it too much like a tool. Anyway, next time I guess I will do more of the lava area. I'll actually start the lava zone. So, thank you. Shoreline. Lava lake. Strange. These are just, Also, yeah, this area is apparently very short. I guess because getting the ability to come here was the main issue. But these, Lava Lake and, like, Shoreline are just Prime 1 area names. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.